Thunder Nerds, ho! Welcome to another episode of Geek-Men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds. I'm Dustin.
I'm Zombie.
Dairy.
How's it going, y'all?
Still
Good.
alive. That's all I hope for anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. Still kicking. That's pretty much all we can really say.
That's a good
All
thing.
right.
That's a good thing, though. So
Well, yeah.
still here.
suppose. It depends on your opinion. I'm just being difficult. All right. So what do we got? This is basically the first of a new segment of our show. Usually that we have a little bit of a toy talk and stuff like that, like what's in the box type stuff. But we decided to move that into a whole nother show, which we call It's Frickin' Figures, man.
And I'm
like
sure at some
inspired
point
by-
I'm going to use a different word than frickin' and slip up. So
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
keep your kids up, please.
Parental discretion advised.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's a banner I can put up, but still.
there's no show I should be on that people allow their children to watch.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah,
been
so-
warned.
So it's been a while since we've had just like a standalone show for just Toy Talk. We used to do that on our own before joining the Madness Network, but we're going to try to do it here too. So it's been a long time coming. We, like Dustin said, we usually kind of just tack it on to our ADHD theater show on Fridays, but we're going to try it out tonight. See how it goes.
Well, I think Dustin learned a lesson last Friday when he spent an entire hour just on toys. And then we didn't get to the movies until hour 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and it's going to be a long what's in the box for Dustin because of that box he teased Friday. So
Well, he can have my time because I have 0 what's in the box. So
I figure it works out then.
I'm here for moral support.
All
well,
right.
you want to get right into it, Dustin? Crack open that box.
All right.
This box, this was a 7-pound box that I sent to Dustin last week, and I sent it to him. This was before we planned on doing this show on Monday night, so I sent it in hopes that it would get there like sometime over the weekend, so that he would have it for this coming Friday. And it got there in like 2 days.
In 2 days.
Hell, 2 days. Oh, I shipped it priority through just the U.S. Postal Service. But yeah, usually like if I send out a box, it takes like a week to get somewhere. But
Right.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Every time you've sent me anything or I've sent anything to you, you're like, who knows where it's at? The post office here is terrible.
right. And this was like 2 days, and he's like sending me a thank you. I'm going, what the fuck for? What are you talking about? That damn box got there 2 damn days. I couldn't believe it.
Also, shout out to Spark. Finally found some in the stores, so
I
crack
looked
that open.
I looked like 2 days. I've gone to the store. I've looked and like there's none down here anymore.
Yeah, we just happened to find it. April's been looking every single time. But anyway, okay. So box.
So this is literally what's in the box this time.
Is it
All
Gwyneth
right.
Paltrow's head?
Oh no, it is.
I tracked it down, fellas.
All right. So first up is Ray and BB-8.
Really bad glare.
Even
Yeah,
worse.
We're catching your screen. Back up a little bit. Angle it. There you go. A little bit better.
Yeah,
there you go. Perfect. Remember that pose. So this was just a figure like I'd picked up for like just a couple of bucks or whatever when Omega still had their brick and mortar shop, and really I just wanted the BB-8 out of it because my kids loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm never going to do anything with this figure, Dustin. You want it? Like, yeah, sure. So I tossed it in the box. That was kind of an afterthought figure. But some of this other stuff, this was stuff that he's either been looking for, or some of it is stuff that I've had that I no longer wanted and I knew he was into. So I just kind of passed it on to him.
Yeah. Ezra Bridger. Is that good still?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's from
I love this version of Ezra.
Ahsoka series, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, it looks so great.
I do this every now and then. I'll send Dustin a box of stuff because he hardly gets anything new or whatever. So like, yeah, well, I'm always like finding shit that he wants. So I'll toss it in a box, and when it gets full, I ship it out.
We got Grief Karga.
Yeah, that's what
The Magistrate.
Yes, Magistrate Grief Karga.
Oh,
you got to say the whole thing.
yeah. Hope that didn't do anything. And look, checking. Okay.
No, you're still on.
Oh, dude. I'm so excited for this.
Oh, yeah. That's the Omega level exclusive I did for them. In their shop colors.
This is so cool. Like, the red and black and gold. It's just gorgeous figure.
I had to jump through hoops to get one of them back too, because there's only 10 of them, and I sent all 10 to Travis.
Yeah.
We'll talk about him in a minute with Omega level, but yeah. And then after I showed the pictures and everything, Dustin was like, "Dude, I gotta have one." So I had to work.
Dude, I want one
to get one of my own customs back. So I'm like, yeah, all right, I got you one.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Yeah, you remember what I told you about him? I found him. He was like $12.
Jeez, that's insane.
Yeah.
I can't wait to open him. But you said he was shorter than Chewie?
Yes, the shorter than the figures of Chewie, but and I don't have one in arm's length. Well, actually, I do. I gotta dig a minute. I can do a quick comparison here for you. So line up the feet. So he's a little bit shorter, like a head shorter.
Yeah.
Which I would expect him to be the same size or maybe a little bit bigger. The way they make him out in the comic books, I don't know. I expected him to be bigger. And I don't have a Boba Fett to like stick next to him, but he's probably correct for the show.
Yeah.
Boba Fett with height and everything. So that's probably more than what they were going for with that particular figure.
How do I
stick him back?
There we go.
So, because the comic book version that they did of that character was just a repaint of Chewbacca, which people fussed about.
Evelyn.
Another Omega level toys pickup.
Yeah. This is really awesome. Oh boy. I'm running out of space to put stuff.
I'll just wait till you get to the loose figures.
Oh, dude. Lex Luthor in his power suit. Oh, love this. And yeah, there we go. Yes, I love it.
Never got around to opening him. I've had him, and he's been sitting in a box. Never bothered.
Uh-oh.
It's a pillow! Surprise!
Oh. Oh, boy. Let's see. Where's that mic thing again? Ow. Oh, there's a cap. Jesus. There. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Superboy. Hey, Jessica. Take that, and let's see. What else we got here? Supergirl.
Plenty to go through in there. So
Wonder Woman. Supergirl. I think I'm hitting the mic too every now and then. Sorry about that.
couldn't tell.
Oh, that's to steal.
There's another little bag in there that's got loose accessories. I'm pretty sure you can figure out who gets what.
Or just put them with whatever you want.
Doomsday.
There we go.
Dude, I love this.
Yeah, these are those old DC Universe or DC superheroes, whatever it was,
Yeah.
that line. And honestly, the only reason why I was picking those up was because at the time, that was kind of, I mean, the Horsemen, Four Horsemen Studios had a hand in sculpting a lot of those.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I was picking some of those up. There wasn't much that was available to me that I could buy that they had made. So I was picking up a lot of these things.
Killer Croc. Ooh. Oh, I love it. He's so good, sadly huge.
Doomsday, or not Doomsday.
Dark Side.
Dark Side.
Yeah, Dark Side.
Man, my brain just went.
I did the same thing, and I'm going, no, don't say it, don't say it.
Yeah, I just went all in on it.
Oh, I love it.
No, it took me a second to go, okay, wait. That's, yeah.
Yeah. We already seen Doomsday.
Parasite.
I love the way the build of that Parasite figure is. I almost didn't send it to you, and I'm like, I gotta get rid of stuff. I gotta make room.
Clark Kent. Yeah, here's Steel. I pulled out his accessories a second ago. Oh, dude, love it. Oh, Batgirl. Awesome. Well, thanks, buddy.
Well, you're very welcome. I know it's been a while since I've sent the box your way. I've actually been collecting that stuff for a little while. I gotta get this in the mail. I gotta send it to him. Another week will go by. Shit, I need to get that box to him. Another week will go by. Shit, I need to get that box to him.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, stuff piles up, I guess, but all right, so Figure Fight Club. What do I collect? Well, I collect Black Series, He-Man, Thundercats, stuff like that. A little bit of Mythic Legions. I know Zombie is big into collecting Mythic Legions. So, yeah. What about you, Derry?
McFarlane DC Universe, Amazing Yamaguchis, some Mezcos, Super 7 Turtles. So those are probably my biggest jam is Super 7 Turtles. So
my biggest jam is the Thundercats because like I have to get those. I haven't picked all of them up yet, but those are the ones that I try my hardest to get. Oh, also, I like to collect SH figure arts. This is a whole box of SH figure arts. But
so
I've got a lot of NECA turtles too. Movie ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I collect cool toys. That's what I collect. Yeah,
you collect what?
Black Series, cool toys.
Yeah, definitely.
That's No, Black Series. I do some Marvel, some DC. Of course, like I said, Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, Figure Obscura. I've got a handful of SH Figure Arts. Love-hate relationship with them. You got me a couple of NECAs. No, I mean not NECAs, Mezco. Gary, like you said, NECA, Ninja Turtle stuff. Mostly movies, the movie stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty set on that. I've got most everything except for maybe the second version of Shredder from the second movie. Haven't seen him.
Super Shredder or the Shadow one?
I've got no, just his regular look,
just
with
his
serrated,
regular with the
serrated blade helmet. I don't have that version of him, but yeah, just
either.
Cool stuff in general. But lately, I've really been into a lot of independent figure lines and stuff, things that's not really like mainstream, and we'll touch on some of that tonight. Really excited to talk about one of them.
I didn't pull up a picture of that. I should pull up a picture of that.
Well, we'll get to it.
We'll get to that.
I got my what's in the box.
So he says, I'm a Mezco guy myself, along with third party, Storm, SHF, Jada, Valaverse, and some Mythics.
I got
Valaverse.
Yeah. There's more stuff here that I got some Hot Toys. Hot Toys Star Wars. Like that's the only Hot Toys I've gotten into. And the D&D NECA stuff. D&D NECA stuff I'm collecting now. That'll probably be a completist thing for me once I buy Grimsword, who I just don't like that figure, but I'm going to buy him anyway.
You're going to buy him anyway. Begrudgingly buy him.
There's a toy store up the road that has one that's like way back on a shelf covered in dust. I'm just going to pull it out one day and be like, will you take 15 for it? I mean, it's been there since probably the day he got him, so he's got other shit shoved in front of it. It's my plan.
Wheel and deal.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
For sure.
So I went on a little adventure this morning, something I hardly ever do because if I work an overnight shift, it's a 12-hour shift, and I'm ready to just come home and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we needed some things, so I went on a little mini road trip, I guess you could say, and went to a Walmart that I don't frequent a lot, but it's also the one where I found your Black Chrysanthemum at.
Nice.
I found some goodies today, and I said to myself when they showed these that I wasn't going to get them because I have another love-hate relationship with Hasbro. I found him.
Oh, nice.
This is the new one. It's a reissue. It's a slightly different paint job or whatever. So that's the Hugh Jackman Wolverine from the new Deadpool movie coming up. But then I found him too.
Nice.
They had one on the shelf of each. Actually, he wasn't even on the shelf. He was kind of tucked away. I think somebody might have hit him. Sorry, not sorry. So I got these two. Didn't have a chance to open them because, like I said, when I got home, I crashed. I went to bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope they don't fuck this movie up. But yeah, so I was like, man, they're just reissues because I have a Deadpool. He's up on the shelf somewhere right here from the 2-pack from his original release. And really, these are just re-releases, I think. I don't think there's much, if any, new on them. Maybe a new head or something. I don't know. But anyway, so I did pick them up. Let's see. The next thing I want to go into is hey, Grey Wolf. I want to go into Omega Level Toys is still doing their sale for Cosmic Legions at 20% off. And I've got a couple here just kind of out of the box. I showed this one off about a week ago, but I've got her alternate head on her and a couple of other pieces of armor. So this is her regular head where it's unmasked, and this one's got like a mask thing on it. And this is Cosmic Legions. This is Vorga,
I think.
Yes. So she is built on a 1.0 style body, and I've got another female from that line. Kind of compare here. This is a 2.0 styled body. It's a little slimmer. So she's a little hefty, a little bigger. She's thick.
Yeah, buddy.
Biggie thick.
Yeah, and I like that. Yeah. But in this one, her name escapes me for a second. Let me grab her box real quick. Zerian Spire.
Right.
And she comes with some pretty cool accessories, one of which is a soft goods cloak.
Nice.
On the back of it. That's awesome right there. It's wired, so it's pretty form-fitting. You can stick it on her and pose not just her, but her cloak. Some accessories that she comes with here, and I dropped it. Let me grab it. So she's got a couple of blasters, a couple of sets of hands that come with her. These are trigger hands. She does have an alternate head, and it's got like a mask on it as well, just like the Vorga. A little hologram thing that can plug into her forearm, her gauntlets. There's like a sniper rifle type of thing going on. So the sale going on at Omega is for Cosmic Legions. He's got Wave 1 and 2 in stock. Some of them are low numbers, though, but you get 20% off without having to do anything. 20% off of all of those figures with him. But if you use the promo code FREESHIP2024, it's free shipping added on to that 20% off. Free shipping site-wide, whatever you order from him, but only Cosmic Legions are 20% off with him right now. He's a good dude. He's local to me. I try to help him out whenever I can. Go to his site at omegaleveltoys.bigcartel.com. Pick up some Cosmics. Perfect time to do it while they're on sale. Sale runs to the end of July. If you like fantasy, sci-fi type of stuff, Cosmics is for you. You can still get on the ground level with Omega Level Toys with the series because he's got Wave 1, Wave 2 in stock. Wave 3 is coming soon. He'll get those any day now. Just waiting for the update from him to say, hey, I got them. But yeah, there's a lot of cool characters in there.
I can confirm that it works. The free shipping code works. Because I've been saying I was going to order High Warden Slog all these times, and you even reminded me Friday about it, and I still forgot. So I literally went on the website while you were talking and ordered that bastard. Or I forgot and he ran out.
Oh, that meatball set head.
Yeah, because I think he said he might have only had 2 of him left. So now if you ordered one, he's only got 1 left. Slog, what he's talking about, and I still have him out. This is High Warden Slog. He is a big boy. Yes. And he comes with a couple of alternate he's got 2 heads. I think he's got some alternate hands or whatever. Oh, speaking of alternate hands, I forgot to mention, if you get Vorga or Zeri inspired, this is a hands pack that you can get. You don't have to order these hands. They come with the extra hands they needed. But if you want, a few more expressive hands or whatever, they've got, splayed open. The hinges are, the either up and down, side to side on a couple of these. So he does have these in stock too. Hands packs, not needed. The figures are great on their own, but this gives a little bit more expression to them. Slog, I think, comes with maybe a couple of trigger hands.
I think 4 hands total.
Yeah, I forget what his are. I don't have his accessories next to me or whatever. But yeah, he's definitely. Let me take that dome off so you can see that face only a mother could love.
That guy's so beautiful.
And he's hefty. He's heavy. He is solid.
Like we've said in the past, you could just throw it at someone if they barge in.
You could hurt somebody with this thing. He's great for home self-defense,
Yeah,
Keep him next to your nightstand. You hear a noise, just reach over and just chunk him.
Yep. Oh,
so
beautiful.
Omega Level Toys may only have 1 left. So if you like what you see, go
jump on it.
Yeah.
Because once he's gone, he's gone. I don't think they're going to get any more of these in stock. So if something sells out, hey, you slept too long.
Yeah.
Wake up.
we've only been talking about this for a month, 2 months.
Yeah, but anybody new that's joining us for the first time tonight, this is all new to them. I could go on and on about Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions, but I'm not. I've said my spiel. Go here, use the promo codes, get you some cool figures. I mean, it's all up to you. Do or don't. It's your call.
I mean, even if you're not new, it only took me 2 months to jump on it and finally get it done. So.
Can't live with that FOMO,
huh? That'd be one that I would be heartbroken. Like if I never got it and it went out.
Yes, a couple of us are in the Cabal.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mythic Legions Cabal, Cosmic Cabal. There's a Figura Obscura Cabal. I'm also in some of the subgroups for the Orc, the Elves, the Goblins, whatever I get invited to. It's got anything to do with the Legions figures. I tend to kind of join it.
Yeah. We just couldn't let it lie, could we? We had to rip open old wounds.
Derry is not. So
Derry is banned from every group on the face of the earth.
So yeah, I go by my birth name on Facebook because Facebook wouldn't let me use Zombie 13. They said no nickname. So I'm like, all right, I'll play your game, I guess.
Let's see.
Evil Facebook.
Sort of. I'm in Ohio.
Hey, I'm in NC.
Yeah. And Zombie's in Louisiana.
Derry, is that your another alternate account for you? You're just
no. I'm not. I promise you guys, I will never use a burner account on you guys or on Madness. I don't want them to get mad at us because I'm spamming chat as a burner or anything.
Yeah, no, I'm in Louisiana, South Louisiana. So
yeah, we got another member who's from South Carolina. She's a regular to our show.
All right, so let's see. Anything exciting that you guys want to talk about? You can take me on full screen. I'm done with mine.
I think he's just going to leave you there forever.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, wait. I do want to bring so Figure Fight Club. Bring his comment up.
Which one?
The Ishkan.
Oh, it's back up a little bit.
Yeah. So you guys should come out to Ishkan on August 2nd and 3rd. Full Horsemen will be there. I have not gone to actual conventions yet, so my cherry's still unpopped for that. I don't do a lot of traveling because of my work schedule and home life and everything. I'd love to go to those things. I was actually going to bring up Ishkan because of the Horsemen have an exclusive that they're doing for them. I'm probably not going to get that figure because I'm not going to the show.
Yeah.
But still a cool figure nonetheless.
I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, you have.
Oh wait, it's the one on the thing, isn't it?
Yes.
It's the one on the banner. Okay.
Yes, it's the one on our thumbnail.
That is, I remember seeing it. I just remember I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'll just grab this.
Yeah, that's a cool looking figure. I'll grab that one and use that. Yeah. We gotta have something.
Yeah, they were just at Heroes Con in Charlotte last month. Yep. We had planned to go, but I ended up having last minute issue that I had to take care of, so I wasted $70 on tickets for that day, but no big deal. Not salty about it at all. It was supposed to be our D&D group, which Lou Farisi from I don't know if he's still in the Cabal or not, but from the other podcast group, he's in my D&D group. So we had all planned to go down there and do a D&D one shot that day and then go to the con, but I didn't get to go this year. Where is Ishkan at?
Figure Fight Club says he went to Legion's Con 2022 for the first time. It was amazing. I bet. He says, so that was my cherry that popped.
I hope to go one day, but
yeah,
I mean, I make plans to go. Like I was supposed to go like last year or something, and I wasn't able to make it because everybody at my job is much older than me, so they were going out on medical leave or one reason or another, and I ended up having to cover a bunch of shifts, and I couldn't get away. I couldn't make it.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to go because they think I'll fight everybody from the cabal.
Well, you don't have to tell anybody who you are.
Which is partially true.
Oh boy!
I did my show live from Savannah Comic Con a couple of years ago. That's cool.
Yeah. It says we recorded on YouTube.
Let's
see. He says it was fun, but we sucked.
Yeah, Figure Fight Club. That's awesome. I played D&D for the first time on the 4th of July weekend. That's what they recorded live on YouTube.
Yes, okay.
But it sucked. Yeah. There's a train of thought there.
Yeah. I should probably...
We're just jumping around.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's my ADHD.
The ADHD is bleeding over into this show. Yeah. we are unscripted. We are not
definitely
professional at all. We jokingly call ourselves the bad batch of podcasters. So.
We are, because we're defective, but we're effective.
There you go.
We can ramble about shit all day long, and usually still hit our topic.
So since we're talking about IshCon, so IshCon is kind of taking the place of PowerCon because there's no PowerCon this year, and Horsemen usually do some form of special figure release, which is usually like some type of Masters of the Universe homage figures with the parts from either Mythic, Cosmic, or a combination of both. So since they're not doing that this year, they decided, well, we're going to release a special figure for IshCon. Dustin, do you want to try to share screen, pull that up, or you want me to try? I can try to fumble through it.
Yeah, you can.
It's probably on the Source Horseman website. That's where I would probably go.
Here, I'll pull it up.
So it's a cosmic figure, and they're really doing focusing on cosmic this year because it's kind of an anniversary year for them for that. Like it's been 1 year since they've released Cosmic. That's how new Cosmic is. Like this year marks the year number 1 they've been out since they released them. So it's still not too late to find those first figures in the first waves and everything. So this figure, it's got greens and golds, and Is it
the guy with the space helmet?
Yeah.
This big gun.
Here, it's a Tusk Sentry.
Yeah, so it's a repaint of a Tusk.
That's what that means.
Figure. And it shares a lot of parts with this guy. It's another cosmic figure. Sligor, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I get that wrong. But he comes with a couple of alternate helmets that, like this guy here. Yeah, this one.
That helmet's cool.
Yeah. So what that is there's the heads that come. Well, maybe you don't know. I don't know if you have any of those. The heads that come with the regular standard like Legion Builder type characters for the Tusk figures have a head and it's got a visor that you can pop off. This is a supersized visor that you pop onto that head in that little slot. Sorry, I'm very unprepared. I should have had one that I could give an example of.
Okay, yeah.
That head, that black visor pops out of that head, and that bigger dome-looking thing pops into its place. It's got little pegs.
Go back one.
Oh,
yeah. See, like right there, you can kind of see. So it's not like a full big helmet that's on him. It's that head, and that clips into where that slim black visor that's looks like it's part of the head sculpt. It's not. It's a separate piece that pops out, and then that piece pops in its place.
That's definitely cool.
Yeah, and you can see it probably, where it overlays here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is supposed to be a Man-at-Arms type tribute. isn't it?
They haven't officially said that it's any tribute to any particular thing.
Right.
Some people have pointed out, well, he looks like the guy from Doom.
Okay, well, that's
because
fair.
of the color scheme and all of that stuff. But I think this is just kind of a standalone, like its own kind of figure. But I mean, if you had, some type of some type of thing to plug into that back port there or whatever, and a couple of extra hoses or arms, you could even say, oh, it looks like Doc Ock from Spider-Man or whatever. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
just that color scheme, But it's a really cool looking figure.
Heck yeah. I
Would
really
I like
dig
to
that.
have one? Yeah. And that's an awesome shot. That's photographer Trevor Williams. He's their official photographer for their promo shots and everything. I just noticed this character has that dog leg below the knee. So it's not just like a straight leg. It's got that
wow.
extra bend. I just noticed that.
I didn't notice that in any of the other pictures.
Yeah. So that's kind of neat. That kind of makes him a little bit different from the standard Tusk figures. Like this guy has just a straight up and down leg.
Yeah.
But then that one's got like that extra bend around the calf area. So that's different.
Yeah, they don't have a real good picture from the side.
Yeah.
No, you can see it there.
They've used that on the Tusk Science Officer, the one that's all white. Like I've got one.
Oh, really?
I've already started scavenging him for parts. Like this guy has that same lower leg.
Oh. I didn't notice that. I have that one opened, but
that's from Wave 1 Cosmic.
Yeah.
That white character I just
showed.
White armored. But yeah, it's a really cool figure. I like the Tusk Centuries. They're a very popular build among the Cosmonaut Legion fandom, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if they've...
Absolutely. I actually like the more humanoid characters that they teased for some wave. What is it? The next one or whatever, the wave 3. But they got like a human type face, but they're in full bulky armor.
Like even her,
that guy
got like a humanoid face. But yeah, like these are cool too. These are going to be a little bit bulkier though. Those figures, they're more along the lines of your 40K type guys there.
Exactly.
Oh, that's another line I collect. Joy Toy 40K. This is getting out of hand at this point. Damn.
I know. Which is why I've tried to zero in on the main thing that I absolutely have to have. But yes, I think her character is so cool. Her and that other dude, Uriel or whatever his name is. Yeah. I love that purple armor.
Really
it's just
cool.
It's so cool.
Yep.
Nice. The buzzsaw.
Oh wow, dude! So she's got a face to plug into where the thing goes.
Yeah, and that other thing next to the face is like a robotic type of thing that plugs into that helmet that you see there in the middle. And then the other guy that you showed, he comes with one. Instead of like that robotic faceplate, it's more like that Cobra Commander, just that smooth mirror type of face shield type of thing. That's the only thing I can compare it to is like the Cobra Commander helmet, where it's just that smooth mirrored type of I don't know.
That's cool with like the hood over it.
Yeah, it is.
I
love that.
Yeah, there's that faceplate, and it's the same head, so those faces will just kind of plug in.
Huh.
And these are supposed to be out, I think, this year. I think it's either going to be this year or the beginning of next year. I can't remember what Jeremy said on his show.
Have a good night, Figure Fight Club.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the follow too. Yeah, awesome, man.
So these are some of the figures from Wave 1.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is all going to be stuff that Omega Level Toys for the most part still has.
Yeah.
Snot Rocket here. There might be one left at this point. So I mean, really, like Zombie said, you can get in on the ground level, which I can tell you, people who didn't with Mythic Legions kick themselves over, because if you want to go back and try to collect Mythic Legions,
sounds good.
Yeah. Plastic Journey podcast, 8 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna tune in.
Yep.
And then these are the book 2.
Right.
Figures.
So this was a mini wave that they kind of threw together.
Yeah.
Stuff that they wanted to include in I think originally the intention was to make wave 1 bigger, but they said let's scale it down to try to get it out quicker.
So that one is probably one of my favorites of that wave. But
Yeah,
I like the alternate one, the one that came out later. Yeah, the one Eric has.
So this is that one that's on screen right now. So this is, and he's a tall dude.
A tall mofo.
So he's got the 2.0 build, but because his legs and arms and torso is stretched out, he's much taller than the 1.0. So, and the 1.0 figures are bigger, beefier build.
Yeah.
2.0 is a lot more slim, slender. So these are built on the same type of articulation scheme and body frame, but because of him having like these long, slender arms.
Yeah, this is the head I like.
So yeah, and I've got that one too. I've got that one here within arm's reach, so I can do kind of a comparison between the two for you. And I've got him stripped down. I don't have all of the because he comes with a lot of soft goods. It's like a monk robe or whatever, so you can really see. Let me back up low. Really see the body type and frame that he's got.
I love that.
And he's a little more purple. This one's kind of gray, and this one's got like a purplish blue tint to it. But he's got that very patriotic color scheme going on there for his head. You know, just saying. This guy's got some cool scars. I don't know if it's going to pick up.
Yeah.
He's got like right over here.
Yeah.
One of his eyes. So this guy is more like a gladiator type of gray alien, and this guy's more of like a monk. He comes with like a big shepherd staff or whatever. But yeah, those promo pictures will show a lot better than what I can just hear on screen or whatever.
Oh, did you stop sharing? I'm sorry.
Oh, I did. Yeah, because I just pulled that down.
There's another one from Wave 2.
Yeah.
It's Novian Lean, probably the star of that wave, in my opinion, because he is just freaking awesome. I mean,
I have so many ideas to use with that dude.
I know, and it's just a simple head swap away from. I don't have any heads here to put on him or whatever, but nothing but 3D prints anyway. But like, okay, here's one I got from somebody. So
yeah,
if you want like humans, whatever, there's always the third party market. There's that, or here's one that I'm painting. I probably shouldn't show that yet, but you want
love it.
Cthulhu to bust cap in somebody's ass. This is a head that I made. It's available at Wolf King Customs. It's a 3D print, not painted, of course. But if you want them painted, you can always hit me up. Message me on Instagram if you want. I do take commissions. But yeah, no, this guy, he's versatile as heck. You could put any of the 1.0 style heads on him, and it looks good. Like, look, I'm even going to take her head and stick on that body.
That's awesome. And
these figures, they're made to pop apart. You can pull them apart and mix and match the parts, make your own characters, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's ridiculous how cool these things are.
Nope.
But yeah, all those Wave 1, Wave 2, like I said earlier, go to OmegaLevelToys.BigCartel.com. That's the shop name. Go pick some up. Do yourself a favor. You like cool toys? Go pick some up.
Absolutely.
So the IshCon, I think it's the first weekend.
I think he said the 2nd and 3rd of August.
Yeah. So during the first weekend of August, so that's just a couple of weeks away or whatever.
Yep.
South Carolina, I think.
No, it's Durham, North Carolina. It's about
North
2
Carolina.
hours from where I live.
Yeah. So you should totally go.
Dude, give us a presence down there.
It may be one I have to do.
Just don't tell anybody you're showing up. Just go. Just see what people say.
I mean, I've done that before. I mean, I just PowerCon one time, and I mean, I have a pretty good relationship with everybody, just not the cabal.
Yeah. Well, it's not for everybody.
Well, I have trouble keeping my mouth shut when people post dumb stuff. So
yeah.
I got myself in trouble. I will admit, I got myself in trouble.
I'm sorry. I have to bite my tongue a lot because I can be a very outspoken person too, and I can make people very upset very quickly without trying. So, okay, I want to talk about some pre-order stuff. So,
all right.
not just stuff that I've pre-ordered, but stuff that's just kind of out there that is kind of cool. I might not be getting it. I can appreciate it or whatever. Let you what? Let me.
I was just gonna share my screen real quick because I know this is the part that you're talking about.
Well, one of them. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I know. This is just my highlights. Here's the thing I can bump.
While you're doing that, I'm going to pull something up. So while I would love to have everything, it's not feasible. I'm not made of money. So I do have to pick and choose when it comes to pre-orders. And I try to watch the pre-orders because we all know, I mean, if you don't prepare ahead of time and save that money,
yep.
And then all of a sudden it comes up, it's like, oh crap, where am I going to come up with this money?
Yep. This pre-order just closed Sunday. Super 7 Thundercats. All right, so here's the one that you were wanting to talk about.
Okay, yeah. So that is, I'm going to pull up. That is, I do have this on pre-order, so I did pre-order this. I pre-ordered this from 5K Toys. This is the Rage Toys Samurai Force Wave 4, and I'm probably going to butcher this name. Gullen Bursty, I don't know how to say that. But it also has an accessory kit that you can also pre-order to turn him into, it's Bebop, let's face it. It's Ninja Turtles Bebop, okay? That's with the accessory kit that you can also go with this. So he doesn't come with all of that originally. He's just, like the standard version is that kind of Japanese style, Chinese style armor that he's got on.
I love that. That is definitely my jam.
I am going to share screen here.
Good, because I didn't have it.
Let's see, window. No. It's been a while since I've shared screen, so. Bear with me here.
No problem.
I know I'm going to mess this up.
You'll do at some point.
Just don't throw up the wrong window and it's something sketch. Like that squirrel we talked about earlier.
I used to have an attorney that would always say, like, hey, I want to come on your computer to check out this issue that he's having. He's like, all right, just don't delete my porn. Just like, all right, no problem, dude.
Yeah, it's not letting me for some reason. Like I'm
Okay,
clicking
so you
share.
hit present, share
Yeah,
screen.
and I'm hitting share, but it's not doing anything.
Do you have a tab or window or entire screen?
Yeah.
Which
But
one are
it's
you
not.
doing?
Well, I'm trying any of them now. It's not letting me go through. So, all right, look, let me talk you through it here. You're gonna have to do it.
All right.
Go to 5ktoys.com.
5K toys. Okay.
Yeah, I've got some kind of weird notice saying my computer is blocking something, so it's not going to.
Oh
let
yeah,
me.
you gotta allow it.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
going
all
to
right.
try to do that out live. We'll do that some other time. Go to 5ktoys.com, and then when you're on their homepage, just kind of scroll down, and you'll see their pre-orders, and you'll see that figure. He's like the first pre-order listed, or he should be.
Can you see this, or did I not put it up?
No, there's nothing on screen right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not sharing.
Add to stage. There we go.
So okay, yeah. So scroll down.
Scroll down. Scrolling.
Because I wanna go over some of the pictures with this pre-order here. I'm really go up. One more, right there, first one.
Oh, there it is. Jeez.
Yeah. So if you scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to cycle through some of the pictures there. So click on that second picture, and that'll show you like all the stuff that he will come with, like just the standard pre-order or whatever. That's all the accessories, the hands and stuff that he'll come up with. And then the next picture, I believe, is that accessory pack with the jacket and the glasses and the other hairdo. Yeah, so that's how you can turn him into Bebop.
I love it.
Yeah, I had to pre-order this, but not because I could use him as Bebop, but for his look here, because I'm putting together the different animals that make up the Eastern Zodiac, and he's going to be my pig, my Year of the Pig character. So, but I am getting the accessory pack to turn him into Bebop. But if you scroll through some of the last two pictures, if you just go to the bottom. Yeah, just go to the bottom. It's one of the last two, either of the last two. There you go. So
holy moly!
Yeah, so that is Mikey from the Rage Toys, where they're calling them spring and autumn and summer and all. So that's Mikey. That's how tall he's going to be compared to those. So if you have any of those turtles, that's how tall he's basically. So the Bebop character is basically going to be 7 inches tall. That's 18 centimeters. The next picture makes me want to do something I said I wasn't going to do. And it makes me want to track down these damn Mezco Ninja Turtles.
Exactly.
But they're so expensive. Yep. I can't afford them. I mean, if you got them straight from Mezco, they were like $400 something. I'm like, just do that. Now the secondary market prices are absolutely nuts. But that picture right there makes me want to give in and sell a kidney or something to afford those Mezco turtles.
Well, I know I want those too, because I mean, they just look so fantastic.
Yeah, they do. They look great.
All 4 of them, and they, for a long time, it was pretty much all you saw on Instagram was people displaying their Mezco turtles, and I'm just like literally biting my nails, like saying, "Oh, don't be another Ninja Turtle! Come on, it's too good."
So this guy, his projected release date is first quarter 2025, and 5K Toys usually keeps their pre-orders open for a good long while. They've got some stuff that should be coming up at the projected available date or whatever. I don't know. We're in getting close to the third quarter of this year, so some of that's about to lapse. So sometimes they do run a little bit late, but usually it's because they're making improvements to the figure. Somehow, some way, they've improved some accessory or the articulation, or they've changed something, and usually it's for the better.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5K Toys, they've never done me wrong. I did get one figure from them that ended up having 2 left feet. I contacted them, and they made it right. They sent me the correct foot that I should have had. May take a little bit of time because I think they're still just kind of a small company or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been disappointed with anything that I've gotten from them.
Yeah.
No word yet on a Rocksteady, because this guy is still kind of new. This Warthog character here, he's still fresh. He's still early.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what they would do if they're going. I mean, they're going to do Rocksteady. They got to do the rhinoceros. So
for sure.
I don't know. I pre-ordered him with that extra accessory set because I want that option to make him into Bebop if I want to make him into Bebop, even though I don't have the other turtles or whatever. I do have other turtle figures.
Right.
But he looks so awesome. I love the way this is sculpted. I love the look of this figure just as a whole. Both versions of him.
It looks so good. It's definitely one I wish I could jump in and order, but man, it's...
So the way 5K Toys works is they take a percentage of the total price for your pre-order fee. And with this one, it says here, the figure plus the extra accessory set to make him, the punk version for Bebop is $12. So you put $12 down, and that reserves your copy of this figure whenever they come out. And they'll send you an email and say, hey, second payment and shipping is due. Taxes apply, all that kind of stuff. You can't get away from the taxes. But so they're real good about that. So they will hold that. Now, if you decide to cancel your pre-order for whatever reason, there is a slight fee that they're going to charge for canceling that. So you won't get your deposit back in full,
right?
Depending on the price of whatever it is. But I've never canceled with them. I've never had to cancel with them because, like I said earlier, I don't pre-order a whole lot because I don't want to get carried away and I don't want to, I can't pay for any of it,
Right.
So I try to keep that number low. But man, 5K, you're firing on all cylinders for me because you've got quite a bit that I want to pre-order from you. Right. And I still need to bite the bullet and do a couple of them. That window. I don't want to miss those figures. One of them is the Azure Lion from the Journey to the West. And then they've got a Monkey King, Sun Wukong, that they're doing. Yeah. I still need to pre-order those. I don't know. I think about it, and then that ADHD thing kicks in. It's like, oh, squirrel, and I'm off to something else.
And there's just something you've forgotten. It's like, oh, I got to do this now.
Yeah. Like I'm still waiting for my notice for the second payment for the sharks that they did. I got to get those things. They're so awesome. They're like these. They're on here. If you just go to find the search bar and type in shark, and it should bring them up. You might have to go back to the home screen. To me, they're like gangster sharks, whatever. To me, though, that's kind of look up underneath. Look at the top of the screen, and you'll see the little magnifying glass. Click on that, and that should bring up a search. And
okay.
Shark. Yeah, there you go. So just type in shark. There you go. Right there. These are my street sharks. Okay. They're like these European style gangster sharks. What's not to love about this?
Oh, dude.
You got one, the hammerhead's got the tracksuit pants on,
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
The great white, he's, got the Tommy gun and the little top hat thing, and he's got a cigar, and the other guy, I guess he's like a sand shark or tiger shark. Yeah, he's got stripes. It's a tiger shark. He's got a couple of Tommy guns, and he's got the plaid pants and the Buster Brown shoes or whatever you want to call them.
Oh, dude.
I love these things. Come on.
He's got a champagne glass.
Yes, yeah. If you're a fan of the old Street Sharks, this is to me like a great like update
Upgrade?
to them to take them out of the goofiness. I mean, they're still goofy, but come on, these look awesome.
They really do.
That one's the best to me. The
What
hammerhead.
which
The
oh, the
hammerhead.
hammerhead? Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Like his what is his you will eventually become my food is what his belly says. He's got a tattoo across his belly there.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
think these are terrific, and I got them on pre-order, and I'm just waiting any day. You know, second payments due. I'm like, all right, here you go. That's what I did with the Splinter figure that they did, the Master for the
Yeah.
That's who I got this from was 5K Toys, and man, I've like stalked them on Instagram, waiting for pictures of he's ready, and I immediately I'm like checking email, going, I need that second payment, and then they said that they had some type of hiccup in their system or whatever. I'm like, dude, don't you screw me out of that rat figure. I've got to have it. But yeah, I love these. These are awesome.
They really are. You will eventually become my food. Oh, that's so cool. And he's got an anchor. Oh, gosh. I love it. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah. So, I think those are in like that 7.5 inch range, I think. So they're not small by any means. They're not, but yeah, like I said, the other two is that Azure Lion and the Monkey King. Monkey King, oh, absolutely perfect looking figure. I mean, I love the one that I got from the Horseman through the figure line, but the one, and I think is it Rage Toys? I don't remember who's doing that one, but yeah, he's definitely that classic Demon Forest, Journey to the West, Monkey King, Sun Wukong. Yeah, that's him. There you go. So I've always loved the Monkey King, and I've had this statue here. You don't have to full screen me. I'm just gonna like this statue. I bought at it was one of those mall type of Asian store novelty things or whatever.
Yeah.
He was just chilling in the window, and I'm walking by, and I stopped. Looked at it, and I walked in. I said, I want that statue. I said, I can't live without it. I have to have him. And it's very reminiscent of the sculpt that you see there from the 5K that Dustin's showing off. So it's very similar to that. And I love that accessory set that he comes with. It has those really expressive heads.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that figure. So I was born in the year of the monkey. And I don't know. I just latched on to Monkey King. I'm like, okay, that's awesome.
I'm the year of the rat. So Splinter.
There you go.
Splinter's my boy.
That figure that they made is really awesome, by the way. That Rage Toys the master figure for to go with the Ninja Turtle things that they were doing. Really, really surprisingly articulated little guy. And I mean he's little, but I mean that's how I would want a rat figure to be. I want him I want him little. I don't need him to be 7 inches, bulging muscles like the rest of the guys or whatever. So there's two different versions of this Monkey King here. You're into the battle damaged kind of full rage mode version. So be careful if you're going to go here and pre-order this guy, because they do have the two versions, and that the accessory set is separate. You have to pre-order that separate. And then the base that he comes with is also a separate pre-order. So it's kind of a tiered type of thing. So pay attention to what you're pre-ordering. And I think, now I know the base is light up. And I think the figure, his eyes light up. Maybe there's something in there about that. But I love that head where he's like,
yeah, me too. This is probably my favorite head. He's just like, it looks so animated and so like, it looks exactly like it something that every single person in Dragon Ball Z has done at one point or another.
Right.
It's just like, that's so cool.
And another one he's got like that smiling kind of smirk. Like that's probably the one I'm going to use on.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be a little cocky. He's the Monkey King, you know. He's. I'm not gonna pre-order both of these. I'm just gonna do the standard one.
Yeah.
And he's again in that 7-inch range, I believe. But he's slender. He's a slender 7-inch.
Yeah.
But then all right. So the other one is just search lion or whatever, and it's the Azure Lion.
Eyes.
So there's like 3 deities that he ends up having to face off against, and the Azure Lion is one of them. Another one is there's an elephant, and the other one is kind of described as a fish bird hybrid type of, I don't know, it's weird in translation how it goes. So there's 2 versions of this guy, and he's going to be like 9.5 inches tall, I think. Yeah, it says right
this
there,
is
9.5
insane.
inches. That's a gorgeous looking figure, and I've heard so many people go, but why is he blue? He's a lion. Why is it? Because that's how he is in the story. You know, that's what it's supposed to be. But he's just an awesome looking.
I absolutely love this.
I can't wait. So there's 2 versions. There's kind of an unpainted version that you scrolled into, and then this is like the standard version. So all of those people that saying that you don't like him because he's blue or whatever, you can get that one right there and find somebody like me that paints and work commission out. You want a natural colored lion figure or whatever, there you go. You buy that and then you send them to me and I can paint them for you. Just saying.
Golden version. So the options are deposit for gold. So golden version or deposit for classic gray version. Okay.
Right. So that's on screen right now. That's the classic gray version.
Yeah.
Which if you're familiar with like the Mythic Legion stuff or whatever, every now and then they release like test shots. This is kind of in the same vein as that. And then just the colored version, that's what you'll get if you pre-order this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And they've already updated some of his sculpt a few months ago. So these, I think, are the older pictures. So he's going to be just a little slightly different, but it's improved.
Yeah.
It's an improvement on what you see here. I think it had to do with the articulation in him. So they've redone a few things. So he'll be able to be a little bit better posable.
That's so cool.
So if you're familiar with like the well, here I've got him right here. So the foray type of here with Veteran William or the tiger that they did. This is that was kind of you got you know, just the Veteran William werewolf or the Blade Master Wang, the tiger. That's kind of how those are gonna feel in hand, that lion there.
Nice. So are we done from 5K or
yeah.
Is there anything else you want to look at?
No, 5K, they, like I said, I've never been disappointed with them. So but there's something I did want to touch on here since we brought up turtles and everything. Dustin, this is your favorite company, Super 7. You want to pull up the early 2000s Ninja Turtles? Because those look great. I can't believe how great those things look. One of the pre-orders I was going to do and talked myself out of, just money reasons.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ain't made out of money.
Dude, the Fu-Ray toys, the Mr. Rabbit Man, that's a pretty cool looking one.
Oh yeah. That's one I didn't get. I didn't he kind of slid under the radar for me.
It's like a very serious Usagi Yojimbo figure.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't know. For me, it was a little too slender, a little too tall. If he'd have been a little more squat, I'd have probably really been into him.
Sorry, I was scrolling around and didn't even realize I needed to put it on the screen.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about these?
I think these look cool. I don't think there's a. No, this is July 30th, so you got a couple more days, right?
So these are through
It's
Super
July 15th.
7.
So
This is Super 7 here.
Yeah.
And these are not the turtles that they've released
previously
in the past, based off of the old
Yeah.
toy designs. These are based off of the early 2000s cartoon show that they did, which was a great cartoon, by the way. I really enjoyed that one a lot. These figures also sport a new type of articulation that Super 7 hasn't used before. And to me, just looking at it from just the promotional pictures, it looks very NECA-ish in that double jointed type of, like you really see there on just like the straight up standing if you look in the elbow area.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, some people like it, some people don't. But as aesthetic looking, I love the way that they're sculpted. They look like they do from the cartoon.
I agree.
I like how their heads like showcase their personalities. That's one of the things I always had problems with the original turtle figures.
Yeah.
Is the heads are very generic. They don't really,
they're
highlight their personality at all. And then the movie turtles are very much the same way. They're all just deadpan face, straight mouthed, and like this, you actually get to see their personalities through their expression faces. So, I mean, I always have to have Raph because he's the best and he's the rage turtle. So,
okay. So here's the
he's
thing.
He's the biggest badass of the group.
So here's the thing with this. Look at this with me and tell me if I'm seeing something wrong.
Okay.
Look at his face.
Okay.
Do you think that's actually like sculpted in, or is that painted on?
It's really tough to tell because I think
that's sculpted in there.
Yeah.
The teeth. Yeah. I think all that's sculpted. I don't know about the tongue.
So, though, the tongue definitely looks painted. The teeth look sculpted, but the blacked part of the mouth looks like it's just a smooth, flat part.
Right.
And the tongue painted on.
Yeah. Which is what I didn't particularly like. Because, I mean, this just looks like a tongue with a teeth at the line. But there's no, like, inside the mouth. Like...
Yeah, like with the Raphael figure that you showed.
Yeah.
Good catch.
So I saw that and I was immediately like disappointed. Like I get like you're not really supposed to put stuff in their mouth, but I mean,
we know we don't follow the rules.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just a matter of like principle. Like they're open mouth.
So the good thing here, and that's a good picture to pause on with the head pack there. If you pre-order all 4 of them, you'll get those bonus heads right there, and they've got a few, additional personality head sculpts or whatever. You got Leonardo, the stoic type of, self-reflecting leader type of face. Raph, the grit teeth, which that's a great sculpt for Raph up there. And Mikey with the winking big grin, and then Donnie
has more of a classic look. Like what he looked classically in the figures.
I was actually going to say that. Yeah, that one kind of is reminiscent of like the old original figures you'd see on one of them. I don't know that it was done, but one of them had that kind of half grin kind of head sculpt there.
Yeah. I don't recall which one it was either, but
Daniel Gambito, hey, he says hey. Raph is always the best one. Well, I mean, you know,
my new favorite viewer right there.
everybody's entitled to their opinion. So for me as a kid, I loved Michelangelo because he was, you know, the clown of the group, the class clown.
Yeah.
He's number 2 for me. Solid number 2.
He was the party dude type of, you know. But as I got older, I relate more with Leonardo. So I'm kind of partial.
Oh, hard number 4. Hard number 4.
Not necessarily the self-righteous, you know, leader type of you know, situation, but you know, the more of a think before you act, because that has really helped me keep from getting into some really bad situations.
There's a reason why you're still in the cabal. And
that's it.
You can't be a Raph and stay in the cabal. I'm sorry.
You and Pete McCarthy would know all about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah, we're cut from the same cloth.
Like he can't even post anything like agreeing and positive. They yank his posts out immediately.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it. So if I guess for me, I liked Raph when I was little because I was like, actually my first turtle ever was Mikey. That's the first turtle I ever got. But I liked Raph on the show because he was very sarcastic and had a wry sense of humor, and that was more aligned with what I was at the time. And then I grew into Mikey, and it's just like, yeah, you know, let's just have fun. Let's do it. It's just, he's so fun. And especially with the 2014 series, the Nickelodeon series, he was awesome. So he's like trying pizza for the first time. He's just like, and then it shows his brain and it explodes. And it was hilarious. And he gets all like blank face. He's like, "Oh, this isn't good. It's terrible. You won't like it." And he tries to like run away with it. It's just like, yeah, that is awesome. It's so funny. So yeah, I definitely felt for Mikey, but yeah, as an adult, I do feel more like I think before I speak, and it's just like, you know, maybe I shouldn't say that. I tell my wife, it's like, yeah, you know, maybe you shouldn't say that in front of people.
The intrusive thoughts are still there. I just have to exert a little self-control.
Right.
Let's see. Daniel says number 1 Raph, number 2 Leo, number 3 Mike.
Can't have Raph and Leo next to each other.
Yeah,
sorry. If Raph's 1, Leo has to be 4. That's it. They're polar opposites.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. Well.
Any other pre-orders you guys are?
No, I think I shared everything I was looking at on Friday, but I'll have some other stuff coming up for next Monday. I can tell you
that. Dustin, I know
are we gonna do a show Monday?
You were eyeballing a bunch of stuff at one point. What you looking at? Any pre-orders have caught your eye?
Well, I just basically blew my load. That's what she said. On Thundercats.
Oh, really?
It was like
so I
Wave 10 or something.
Wave 11, yeah.
11.
Yeah, it's got Luna and
No, not Luna.
Yeah, Luna and a Muck.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Wave 11. It has Luna and a Muck, a Thunderian Guard, Claudus, and a Burble. And I placed my order, and I managed to get that in. So you got a comment saying I just received Mikey, the last runner from NECA. Yeah, that's awesome.
Which version?
Yeah, is it the naked one? I don't think the naked one's out yet. Probably the first one.
Because the first one was he was full gear with the hood,
Yeah.
and then the second version they did where he's just geared from the waist down, and he's got the bear turtle body, and then they just announced that complete bear one. And I've seen both versions that they've released so far. And I think they're still like up the road from me at Walmart or whatever.
Yeah.
Tempted to get those several times, but never bit the bullet.
It's the one with orange, he says.
Oh yeah. No, that's pre last Ronin, where they, like in the flashbacks where they show them all where they're still alive before. Oh, I guess I shouldn't. I don't know. Oops.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, I haven't read it, but it's my fault because I do have the book now. I just haven't got a chance to read it. But
so they did. There's a flashback scene, and they showed them where they're all like geared up in different type of like they've almost, it's almost like they've got clothes on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really cool designs. Yeah, I saw. So they've got. I see Mikey, and it's either Raph or Donatello. I can't remember which one. Again, just up the road here. Like, I don't know. They put out a bunch of stuff in the electronics section or whatever. So I've seen both of those. And yeah, those are really cool too.
Nice.
Those versions of, if you want like the four brothers kind of all geared up in like that comic book type of look. Those are cool figures too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm interested in those, but I think I'm gonna have to just stop when a part of me wants that Jenica figure. She's the one that she's the fifth turtle essentially.
Oh yeah.
Leonardo gives blood to and turns her into a turtle.
Yes.
But
the what's the is it Boom? Is that who's doing those? Boom Comics? Or no, I'm not getting that right.
What's going on?
I've read some of those comic books too. That's why I'm like, why does that name sound familiar? But so those figures I'm not too keen on. They look like they do from the artwork from the comic books or whatever. But I've heard people saying terrible things about the toys themselves. They're not good figures.
Oh, really?
If you want them just to kind of stand there and look pretty, like that's what they'll do.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I like I said, I want that, but what I really want is the serrated saw blade shredder, and that I think is gonna put a period on my collection for turtles.
So did you? Let me ask you this, since we're dipping back into the NECA movie Turtles. Did you see the teasers that somebody posted of the Tatsu figure?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's real?
I don't know. As far as I knew, I thought it was an announcement that they are doing it.
No, they didn't. There's been no announcement. That was just like a real quick snapshot of somebody. Like they took with their cell phone real quick, and it spread through the internet like wildfire. Like this guy, the actor that played him, like they haven't been able to like track him down. Like he disappeared. Like he didn't want anything to do with this.
Right.
You know, like he didn't. You know, from what I had heard, he didn't want to sign likeness rights or nothing, and he just kind of vanished.
Yeah, I heard that too. But then I saw those like teaser images.
Yeah.
And so I just brushed it off as like, oh, that's cool. They finally got him. And I scrolled on past.
Maybe. So if it's true, if it's real, if it comes out, is that one you're adding to the gotta have, or are you good with the Turtles and the Shredder and Super Shredder?
I'd have to have Tatsu. Like, there's no way.
Tatsu is pretty awesome, but
because I don't have Danny, and I don't have
Danny's trash.
What's his name from the second one? The kid.
Kino.
I don't have Kino.
Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about trying to track one of those down, but I just
I don't have
haven't.
April either.
Yeah, me either. I actually
say it.
I know this is I know this is I know this is something polarizing, but
let's do the meme thing. Wait. Say the weird thing.
I prefer the second April. But that's because that was my favorite as a kid.
I know you like your movie for the Turtles is the second movie. Me,
Yeah.
I'm the OG. I'm first movie. Yeah, that's.
Although so I like 2 and I like 3.
Yeah,
still number 1.
Yeah, I do like 2 and 3. I'm really wanting to get the 3 Turtles, the movie 3, because they're all in like the samurai gear. Because I think that would be so freaking awesome. But at the same time, it's just like, I can't do it. I don't have the money or time to put into it. So,
hey,
serrated shredder.
Time scales. How you doing? Sorry, we're not ignoring anybody.
Are you seeing more comments? I'm not.
Yeah.
You might have to scroll down.
The Time Scales has joined us.
Oh, yeah. I thought those were just highs.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not going to ignore anybody. If I see you, I'm going to say hey. I don't have control over who gets popped up on the screen, so I can't highlight you.
Yeah, normally you used to, but we're all mad now. We're out in the Madness Network, rocking with the madness.
So I do want to bring up a little bit of Star Wars stuff. So
okay,
just rained on my parade.
So I don't know what year did they start doing, because they've always done like the Christmas versions of the characters.
Yeah,
I'm going to bring up that 2-pack that they just showed off.
Yeah, the Halloween one
with Dracula and what was the other character for that? Dracula and it was
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, was it?
Yeah, with Cad Bane Frankenstein.
Yes, the Cad Bane Frankenstein. Boy, how could I forget that? Like Cad Bane's my boy.
Yeah.
Don't defile my birthday with the stink of Star Wars.
Well, I will be tracking those down. I've got to get those somehow. I had the werewolf Wookiee, and I've got the skeleton clone troopers. So I've got to stick with the theme, because Halloween's my jam. I gotta.
Yeah.
So those are cool to me. I could live without the Christmas versions of Star Wars stuff. That seems goofy to me. They've always done it for some reason, but I'm glad they're doing a few Halloween ones. Like I really
for those. Sure. Halloween's definitely more my alley, but yeah.
Like so the Wookiee werewolf one wasn't just like a straight repaint or whatever. Like they did a whole new head sculpt, head sculpt for the Wookiee in the ears. They're sculpted on, and I was really impressed by that. I'm going, wow, that's not just repaint.
Wookiee with ears. Did it actually have ears?
Yes.
Okay,
really.
So
I've got them packed away. I don't have them all out all year round or whatever. I
thought that was a different character that they painted up.
No, that was the first time they've ever done the Wookiee with the ears. It's like, it almost looks like cat ears, really, but it's meant to be like a Wolfman type of thing. And the little porg he came with, I think, was like a Dracula paint scheme on him or whatever, which I thought was hilarious. Look, Dustin's looking it up now.
Well, I thought that was a different character
when you do that stuff.
Who's more like a Shivestan, or however you pronounce it. I don't know, butchering the name, but he was in the original Star Wars, but I didn't even realize that there was a figure of him. But
you got to share screen. I don't know.
I'm working on it. Present, share screen, and we'll do this and share.
So I don't even know. I don't know if it's going to be it's probably going to be an exclusive to somewhere, that 2-pack or whatever. But I'll have to track it down. So it's not exactly like that. The sculpt on him, it's not exactly.
Okay, because this was he was in he was in the first one. He was in the cantina of A New Hope.
So on the figure, though, that the Halloween Wookiee figure that I'm referring to, it's very much a Wookiee head sculpt. It's nowhere. It doesn't look anything like what you're pulling.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Wookiee, Star Wars, Black Series.
So figure. I can't share stream. It's to share screen.
Oh yeah, that one.
So yeah. And he comes with the I forgot that ice cream maker painted like a pumpkin toad. That's just great.
That is silly.
So I did. You know, you see the little thumbnail of him there, the Christmas like abominable snowman Wookiee. But I did want to get that one, but I waited too late and I couldn't get it, and I wasn't going to pay secondary market prices for it. And then, like I think last year they announced an Ewok in the same kind of white fur color with the blue skin showing that's on the Yeti Wookiee, whatever you want to call him. So I did want to get those, but I never did. I never did track those down.
That would be, look at that little dude. I'm just hanging out. But yeah, they had to do something because they released that wrong Chrysanthemum and everyone hated it, and so they're like, well, let's repaint him.
Yeah,
I don't know. They could have it could have been in the plans all along, but who knows?
Like that one, that Halloween Wookiee though, it's completely different head. So it's those ears are sculpted on. It's not like an add-on where they just glued them on.
Right. Here we go. Oh boy. So yeah, Black Series. There is a Black Series 2-pack that's coming out this fall that I'm really looking forward to, and I've told Pumaira to keep an eye out on the toy aisle every time she goes in, because I want that 2-pack. It's like a Wolf Clan 2-pack. They're Mandalorians, but one's a female, one's a male, and
yeah.
And they come with all these accessories and stuff. It's just like, having those two would be awesome. And yeah.
So that's kind of why I have a love-hate relationship with Hasbro, with Marvel and Star Wars. Those are repaints.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that a lot. And they go back and they use old sculpts a lot of times. Like what is that one character's name? He was from the Clone Wars. It was the Mandalorian who had the Darksaber. Like instead of using one of the superior sculpted newer Mandalorian figures, they used
the original.
It was like it was built on the Jango Fett body or something like that.
Yeah.
That just put me off. I'm like, I don't want to move backwards. You put new head, new paint job, new helmet on him, and you've tossed in a couple of accessories that we've gotten plenty of now with other characters you've packed them in.
Yeah.
It's not enough for me. Like I don't want to keep buying the same thing over and over.
As you buy
technically this is the first time I've bought this version of this character because I didn't get the original version or whatever.
Yeah.
I already had Deadpool. I had no reason to get Deadpool, and I did it any damn way. So who's the sucker here? But no, I get it. I get it. You know, you are really into the Mandalorian show, and that's what
Yeah.
those repaints are based off of. I can't
Yep.
fault you for that. They do look good. They look like they're supposed to. They look like they fit right along with the mismatched colored armor of, you know, the clan that's hanging on.
Yep. And I mean, so there's that. I still need to get the first officer that they released. He has like a white helmet with blue stripes. Almost looks like a clone. And he's black and has the helmet and
Mandalorian?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
He's called the first officer, whatever.
Yeah.
He was the dude that, you know, basically crashed his ship into yeah. So
I didn't know you didn't have that one. I've seen that one a couple of times.
yeah, I don't have that one. I heard it's a good one. And
that one I think is built on the Axe Wolves body.
Yes.
Which is I'm fine with
because
it's a great figure.
Hey yo. How's it going, Pops?
Pops popping back in.
Yeah. I wonder if there was another show on that I wasn't thinking of. I wish I had my chart. We're probably running over. We're an hour 37.
That was going to be my question last Friday. Was with all that toy talk at the beginning.
Yeah. We did bleed over into the show. I know the first week it was canceled because he was sick, but then last week I think we did cut into his time. But so yeah, I feel bad. I'm really bad about.
We'll have to get better at that.
Exactly.
We got a timer. We'll have to. If it beeps, we just shut down.
Yeah,
that's why I'm always asking you, what's the schedule? What does it look like?
I sent it to you.
Right. And you did. I mean, I could pull it up and look. I don't know.
But yeah.
No. I don't really have anything to touch on. Anything else, really? Save some stuff for next week if you guys want to come back.
Yeah, I certainly do. I think it will help, especially when it comes to movie talk, because we'll just bypass that and go straight into the movies, which we do have a new system for star system for rating movies that we're gonna work on and we'll talk about on Thursday.
Friday.
Speaking of, on Friday. Speaking of, where is we have several shows coming up this week. Boom. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking with Barb Kalberg. I think that's how she pronounces her name. She's the anchor colorist on Divinity. And then Friday, we're back with Push and Elysium talking about those movies. But yeah, this was a fun to talk about. What did I just do? Oh, I did it again. There we go.
You pushed it twice.
Yeah, I did. Yep. Barb is awesome. Indeed. She definitely has some awesome artwork that she sent. So I'm excited about that. But
nice.
Yeah, so that's our shows for this week, and we'll be getting more into the rating system for rating Friday. Hopefully I'll have it figured out by then.
We're working on it.
Yeah. But the deal is I'm going to go back and like rate all the other movies and have to update the descriptions and stuff. So I'm going to do this. Eventually I'll get them all, but it's going to start little by little because I don't have all the time in the world.
Who does?
I know. I'll just be like, hey, remember this movie? What did you think of it? Whatever stars. And it's just like, okay, updated. Yep. That's how it's going to be. But
so I wasn't going to say anything, but since we're kind of touching on the subject here, I would like to, by the end of the year, like maybe our last show of the year or whatever for ADHD Theater, do like a year in review of each of the movies. Like we don't have to like go into depth and talk about them or whatever, but like maybe rate like our top 5 or whatever, our top 5 of the year that we've watched, and then like our like stinkers of the year.
Well, I can tell you a couple that are going on that list. It's going to be hard to beat Star Crash. At least for me, because I wasn't here for the other one. But
you still haven't watched Uninvited yet.
Yeah.
And it shows.
I just said Star Crash is going to be on there.
Yeah.
Maybe not dead last. Because we still have a lot of time to find stuff that's even worse.
And you're probably going to throw Bricklayer on there, too.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say Bricklayer's down there. No. Solomon Kane might end up down there.
I knew you was going to say that. So,
hang on. How?
Give me a wrench so I can drop some links over here.
I don't know how. How do I do that? I'm looking. I have delete comment, put user in timeout, or ban user in their comments.
I think that's the one you want.
No. But I mean,
no, you're just Derry. You're just familiar with that one because it happens to you all.
Right.
Well, not only me, but my account that was like a pirate hooker, and then my other account that was like a
alternate personalities.
Yeah.
So we're talking about getting you to have you a show on here where you play through this. What is it? What kind of hooker or not hooker?
No. So it's Grand Theft Auto 5 role play. So they make these servers. People go out and create servers where you can mod Grand Theft Auto, but you're expected to be in character the whole time you're in the city. And they add all kinds of crazy stuff that you can do, like manufacture drugs, sell drugs, all these high cop chases. People actually come in and play cops, and like they have all this extra stuff that they can use that like read your license plates, like they can look up your criminal history, all that. So I play a character named China White. He is a little hillbilly crackhead from Newcastle, Indiana, very specific because I grew up next to it. And so he will ride around on a moped, dig through dumpsters, buy and sell drugs, rob banks, but he's got a really kind of high-pitched voice, so he talks like this. I don't know, guys. That's the voice I play him with, and he's a good time. So if you check out at Trash Panda's Junkyard on TikTok, you will see videos of China doing his thing and GTA roleplay. So
nice.
So, but it is not for children at all.
Well, yeah. Is anything you do for children?
No.
Other than maybe kick them in the face? I mean,
kick the baby. South Park taught me that was okay.
So sorry, Pops. I don't know how to give you a wrench. But
I'm gonna have to train you on that.
We'll have to figure that out later. But for now, I'm going to wrap up. I'm done with everything, right? You're done with everything?
So, I'm good.
All right. So I want to say thank you for everybody that joined, that participated, that commented and everything. If you like the show, drop us a comment somewhere. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like. Pass along the links. Tell everybody, hey, come look at these idiots ramble on about stuff. If you do like us, we do another show on Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we pick a couple of movies each week. And
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Sorry.
8 for you.
I'm in the South and Central Standard Time. It's 8 for me. It's 9 for them. Thanks, guys. But yeah, stuff like that. We just kind of rib each other while we're talking about these movies or whatever. Come join us, drop a line, say hey, tell us we suck, whatever.
Yeah,
But it's
don't
usually
matter.
every Friday night, so I don't think we've missed a Friday since starting.
No, I've tried to keep it on track to every
We
Friday.
might not all be there, but somebody
Right.
will be there.
Somebody's usually there, and but yeah. But so are we going to be back next Monday? That's the question.
I mean, I think I can still pull a Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
how
so
are we with time? Do we need to change time?
Hey, this time worked for me.
Yeah. I got up a little later today, so I was running a little behind or whatever. Time frame for me that works. But the show this coming Friday, the movies are Push and Elysium, like we mentioned earlier. So if you want to join us Friday, you still got time to watch those. Both are available on Tubi.
Yep.
Which is free. You don't have to make an account, but if you do, you can save favorites and all that kind of stuff and come back to things, pick up where you left off if you got to take a break, whatever. We try to pick stuff that's free, but every now and then we'll dip into, one of these paid services. So, we try to stay free, but if something's up that we just got to watch, we gotta share it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we have a good time, and we just totally unscripted. We just ramble on about movies. Yeah. So yeah, good times. But yeah, so until next week, I guess so. We're coming back next week for Frickin Figures.
It's Frickin Figures.
It's frickin' rats, man.
Hey guys, it's fucking figures.
Right. Well, I think that it adds a different kind of meaning to it.
Yeah, true.
But
at least they're not blow up dolls,
because it's very similar. I wanted to pull up the it's freaking bats, man. I love Halloween meme and have that in the video, but I saw a thing when I was joining the stream saying our videos aren't really working, blah blah blah. So it's like, all right, so it's going to be a gamble if it works, and if it doesn't, then that's why. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So yeah, but
it's a work in progress.
That's the inspiration.
Yeah, it's a work in progress for sure.
Yeah. All right. So yes, reminder of our shows this week. And until next time, Thunder Nerds Ho. Where is it? Nope. I'll find it eventually. Goodness. All right, here we go.